When the popes, around the year 1000, now realized that they had the spiritual power and they could tell kings what to do, they then emphasized this role of the vicar of Christ on earth being superior. Now, you know, in Constantinople, the tradition was as old as the church. From the year 325 up to the year 1000, it was understood that the spiritual leaders were the bishops of the church. The political leader was the emperor. You couldn't change that. This was already established. Here comes a bishop who says, no, kings are subservient to the bishop of Rome, to the vicar of Christ on earth. I believe that's when they stuck the filioque into the creed. See, in the creed, the Christian creed, which was submitted by the Council of Nicaea to the Emperor Constantine to say this is what Christianity is, and he accepted that, and Christianity became the official religion of the Roman Empire and later incorporated into the constitution of Theodosius around the year 400. In the creed, it says, I believe in the Father, creator of heaven and earth, and of all things seen and unseen, and I believe in his only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, and I believe in the Holy Spirit. And there you have the point which issues forth from the Father. What the Catholics did was they put in this one clause, or one word, filioque, which means and the Son. This is not a simple statement. This was a declaration. If the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father and the Son, well, who is the Son? The Son is Jesus Christ. And the Pope is the vicar of Christ on earth. So he is saying, in effect, the Holy Spirit comes through the Father and the Son, and I am the vicar of Christ on earth. I am the representative of the Son on earth. You see what he was trying to do? He was trying to take all the power of Christianity, which can only proceed through him, in effect saying, I am superior to all other forces and powers on earth. Well, obviously the Greek Orthodox, with their structure, which had already existed for over 700 years, couldn't accept that, saying, in effect, we cannot submit the emperor to be subservient to the Bishop of Rome. Oh, that was one of the other problem is, I want to tell you this, wherever you have a serious religious split, you will always find that there are other elements involved in the split which have to do with power, and sometimes with economics, and sometimes with territorial control, and so on. There was a power struggle here, and the Roman Catholics insisted that the Bishop of Rome was superior to all others, all Christians, superior to all powers and all kings, and the Greek Orthodox said, well, that's impossible, that cannot be. At a certain point, of course, they condemned each other, and they mutually excommunicated each other. And the excommunication took place in 1054. So we have then the great split, or the great schism of the church between the Greek Orthodox and the Roman Catholic. And the funny thing is, not funny, but the serious thing is that their theologies are essentially identical. But this very single difference is the serious difference. And it was the struggle for power.